top 20 black pitchers in the Negro Leagues. He was the first African American to be elected into the Mexican Baseball Hall of Fame. So he had to go all over the place to play. So consequently, you be around these players. I played with some guys that played in the major leagues, George Hendrick, Enos Cabell, guys like that. And some of the games that you go to, it would be really, really great talent. So you kind of pick up a lot of the games and you kind of see what's going on. Also during that time when Jackie came up, there was a lot of turmoil. Civil rights movement, all these things were going on, things that we take for granted today. They were hard fought things. And Jackie was no pushover, believe me. He was tough as nails, and he got arrested in Pasadena when he was a youngster because of some police action against one of his friends. And so he suffered a lot. He went through a lot of different things. He was the first athlete at UCLA to letter in the 4 major sports: track, baseball, football, and basketball. Jackie's brother, Matt, was in Berlin in 1936, and he took second place in the 200-meter dash behind Jesse Owens. So he had an athletic family that was something special, and he set the tone for a lot of things. But I believe that the weight of what he had to go through really is one of the things that took him out at an early age. He died at 53 years old. He didn't get up into the major leagues until he was 28. These players now get up into 19, 20, 21 years old. So he had went through a lot. Montreal and Canada, black players were more welcome in those areas than they were welcome in the United States at that time. I had two older brothers, and they both played professional baseball. And one of the saddest days of my life, one of them was just a year older than me. I'm 65, or will be 65 this year. And I was in Vietnam. He was one of the best ball players in Southern California. They had signed with the Cincinnati Reds. And he was definitely going to go to the major leagues. But a lot of the black players washed out because a lot of the farm teams were in the South. And he could not take that treatment. A lot of the northern boys could not take that treatment. Probably if you check your history, most of the ball players at the beginning, after Jack, were from the South. They were better able to deal with that treatment. But the guys from the West Coast and the North, we didn't see any black and white, colors only signs. So it was a different year, different environment. And so that's pretty much how, I kind of got interested in baseball. Loved the game, played in college. So she said she's going to open it up for questions, and so take some questions. Yes, sir.
Do you know when basketball and football integrated?
Football, the first black, I think, was a guy named Kenny Washington in 1946 before baseball. Basketball was probably a couple of years after that. They were players. As a matter of fact, when Jackie came into baseball in the National League, in the American League, 11 weeks later, they signed a guy by the name of Larry Doby for the Cleveland Indians. And Bill Beck, he was a pioneer in bringing these players into baseball.